Welcome, I'm Inez, your favorite career development advisor, ready to land your dream job. We all know that job searching can sometimes feel like an uphill battle, but don't panic, I'm here to guide you. Do you want to get more interviews and boost your career? It all starts with a good resume. In this video, I'm going to give you the essential keys to creating an effective and impactful resume in 2025. Whether you're actively looking for a job or just want to refresh your resume, this video is for you. We'll talk about design, content, and mistakes to avoid. Stay until the end. I will share a free template that you can download. Before we dive headfirst into writing, let's take a moment to realize how important your resume is. Imagine you're a recruiter and you receive dozens, even hundreds of applications for a single position. How do you stand out in this mountain of resumes? Your resume is your professional business card. It's the first contact, the first impression you give to a recruiter. And believe me, you only have a few seconds to capture their attention. It's like a movie trailer. It has to make you want to know more. A good resume should be clear, concise, well-structured, and above all, adapted to the company and the position you are targeting. So how do you create a resume that makes you stand out and allows you to land that coveted job? Let's take a look at it together right now. Now that you understand the critical importance of a solid resume, let's take a look at the essential elements it must contain. Keep in mind that a resume should be clear and concise, so get straight to the point. Let's start at the beginning, the header. It should contain your last name, first name, contact information, that is, your phone number, email address, and city of residence. You can also add your LinkedIn profile if you have one. It's a real plus. Next comes the title. If you're looking for a particular job, clearly indicate the desired position. For example, communications officer, web developer, or even assistant project manager. Then comes the hook, also called summary or objective. This is a short, impactful text that summarizes your profile and key skills. Imagine you have 30 seconds to convince a recruiter to meet you. What would you tell him? Be clear, concise, and highlight what makes you unique. Now for your professional experiences, list them in reverse chronological order, starting with the most recent. Indicate the position held, the name of the company, the location, and the period. For each experience, describe your missions and achievements clearly, concisely, and impactfully. Use action verbs and give concrete figures and results to illustrate your points. For example, instead of saying, "I managed the company's social networks," say instead, "I increased the Instagram community by 20% in 6 months, thanks to an engaging content strategy." Don't forget to mention your skills. List your technical skills and soft skills, adapting them to the position you are targeting. Finally, mention your training and certifications, highlighting the most relevant and recent ones. Now, let's move on to the visual aspect of your resume. While it is important to have relevant content, the form should not be neglected. A pleasant resume to look at is a resume that makes you want to read it. The golden rule? Readability. Imagine you are a recruiter and you have to read dozens of resumes in a row. If yours is illegible, with a tiny font and a messy layout, chances are you'll miss out on a potential candidate. So, how do you create a visually appealing resume? First of all, limit yourself to 1 page, maximum 2 if your background really justifies it. Opt for an airy layout, with spaces between the different sections and sufficient margins. Choose a professional, easy-to-read font, such as Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman. Font size is also important, not too big, not too small. The size to prioritize is 11 for the body text, and up to 18 for the titles. Structure your resume using clear and concise headings. We come to the last part of this video, and not the least. Now that you know how to create a powerful resume, it is important to know the mistakes to avoid at all costs. The first and most unforgivable mistake is spelling and grammar errors. A resume riddled with errors is the best way to scare away a recruiter. So, before sending your resume, proofread it carefully, or even have it proofread by a third party. Second mistake to avoid, the me, I, myself repetition. Your resume is not an autobiography, but a document that highlights your skills and experiences. Use action verbs and focus on your results. Third mistake, the resume that is too long and overloaded with information. A recruiter spends an average of 6 seconds reading a resume. If yours is too dense, they may miss important information. So get straight to the point. Summarize and highlight the most relevant information. Fourth mistake, overly extravagant design. An overly busy or original design may impair the readability of your resume. Keep it sober and professional, and above all, no image or column. Fifth mistake, lying on your resume. Be honest and transparent. It's the best thing to do. Congratulations! You now have all the keys in hand to create a powerful resume that will make you stand out from the competition. Don't forget that your resume is an evolving document. Feel free to update it regularly and adapt it according to your experiences and professional projects. If this video helped you, subscribe and activate the bell for more career tips. And most importantly, download my free resume template in the description. Tell me in the comments, what is the biggest difficulty you encounter in writing your resume? Let's talk about it together. See you soon for a next video.